Hello and welcome to Internet Supreme Court. I'm Chief Justice Bacon, and just like the regular Supreme Court, you didn't vote for me, but don't worry, I'm not corrupt. Before we go on, I need an Internet Supreme Court amendment. Last week we did an ad. Matt Kelly submitted one for the DPEAT. If you haven't seen that, go check out our YouTube channel. Made a highlight video of that. When doing some research, when making that video, I found out, a lot of things that people were saying in the chat were true. This is the Pollinex Whirlpool Hot Spa. That was the name that they actually changed it to because the Pollinex DPEAT was so bad. If you zoom in here, the Pollinex Whirlpool Hot Spa should be used with GCFI protected outlets to protect users against electrocution that could result from immersion of the spa motor in the tub. I don't know if this is because people were putting this stupid thing in the hot tub or if water went into it. It got recalled in 1988. What is really fascinating here to me is that 420 Blaze It 1,000 units were sold of this thing. So a little bit more than I was expecting, actually. So I am going to vote guilty on the thing that could kill you. And even though every bathroom needs to have that kind of outlet now, let's see what our other judges say. Let's welcome Nate Lopez. Nate, what do you say?
So with that new information, yeah, that does tell us quite a bit. I think it raises the stakes, which makes you come a little harder, come a little faster. So innocent for me. It's innocent. I think that we can all agree that it really raised the stakes here, which is what we were missing.
Okay. Katie, dishonorable Judge Katie, please, guilty or not guilty on this thing?
Listen, I voted guilty last time, but this new information is making me think that it's pretty not guilty. 420 units. 420 units.
God damn it, Matt Kelly, please.
I'm pretty confident that commercial was from a VHS tape from October of 1988. So the fact that it was recalled a month later is delightful. Not guilty at all.
God damn it. It's All right. Well, they don't all go your way. What else we got? Oh, we got an ad this week. Got an ad for the Nextdoor app. Do you want to get into petty arguments with your neighbors? Is Facebook too intellectual for you? Well, then check out the Nextdoor app. No lie, this is a conversation in the Nextdoor app. This is something that you can be having if you want to download it. If you don't know what it is, it's like Facebook, but it's only for people who live in your neighborhood or for some reason your entire city almost the entire time. And I want to talk about this one post that I found. Yesterday, some guy wanted a cart from me after shopping at Aldi on Belmont and Kimball. I asked him if he had a quarter on him and he said no. I said whatever and went away. Well, he just followed me to the cart rack, got hostile with me, and showed me his quarter. Unbelievable. What's unbelievable is the 148 comments.
How many of them were racist, though, for no reason?
That's a very good question. How early was Hitler brought up?
Yeah. I mean, 29 people hearted that.
Yeah. Men used to go to war. Now they're complaining about trivial Aldi encounters on the internet.
Oh my God.
James, I hate to tell you, but men are still going to war, buddy.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure James never went to war. I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb there.
Yeah, he went to war against fashion or good facial hair.
From a man wearing a doily.
Seriously, you can't pay it forward, give him the cart. Shame on you. Shame on you, Danielle.
Maybe
Don't
he
listen
had
to
a
these
shop.
people. Daniel, don't listen to these people. They're probably the ones that complain about not getting mail on here. It's not about the quarter. It's about the principle.
Oh my God.
No.
There are far too many entitled people and those looking for a handout these days. Following you and getting hostile is inappropriate and disrespectful. Rules are made for a reason. Everyone follows the rules. This doesn't happen.
I am going to make a guess and say in the next three comments, they're going to bring up millennial culture. Millennials somehow are to blame for this.
Yeah.
How fast do you think avocado toast will enter the chat?
Oh, here we go. It's not the quarter.
Not
the breakdown of civility. This is the same permissive attitude that has our Walgreens and CVS closing because of theft. Oh, it's only stuff they need. Maybe carjacking would be okay if it was only a Kia.
I'm on record.
I agree with.
I'm on record. Yeah, if it's a Kia, you can carjack it. Okay, I think that's okay.
All right, one more. This is insane. Imagine spending the time to complain online about 25 cents. Tamira, wow, you're missing the whole point.
The whole point.
Tamira is missing the whole point.
The whole point. Also, Tamira doesn't understand the irony in her complaining about somebody else complaining online.
Oh yeah, it's
the 31 shocked faces on that comment.
What does a shocked face even mean? Like, do I agree with you?
I think it's.
I know what it looks like, Matt Kelly. I don't know what it means.
Well, no, that's what I mean. You made that face when you read the comment. 31 people read, imagine spending the time complaining online, and went,
like, oh
my words.
I need a southerner fanning themselves.
So it's just getting the vapors then.
Yeah,
that's all that means is the vapors.
Yeah. All from a petty interaction. These could all be yours. Just download the Nextdoor app.
That sounds so fun.
Why do I doubt that he actually said whatever? Like, that doesn't feel real. Like, whatever. Unless he's like 16?
Yeah.
You know what? I question the whole conceit. I'm not sure any of this is true. I don't know if she even went to Aldi. I mean, this feels like something you would make up in the shower and be like, man, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That happened. I can't, I don't know. It just feels like a lie to me.
If only way I could win this argument. Yeah. I'll go on the Nextdoor app.
The Nextdoor app is now the equivalent of that Seinfeld moment where George thinks of the comeback in the car, but now they just go and make up that story on Nextdoor to sound like a hero.
One of my favorite things to do.
Solidified it.
Yeah.
something I genuinely love doing on Reddit is because I get in the dumbest arguments on the Utah Jazz subreddit or the Somerville subreddit. I love it. I love it. And something I'll do is I'll bookmark something, come back and have a rebuttal 10 days later. I think it's so funny. It's just like it's been
After
eating
they'd
at me
already
for 10
forgotten about
days.
it, they've moved on, and they're like,
Yes.
"Oh, this thing." Ooh.
And they always reply back the same, whoa, obsessed? I'm like, yes, I am. I am obsessed with this. I've been thinking about it.
I have not posted on Reddit in probably somewhere at 7 years. But yet every once in a while, if I log on to Reddit, someone has left a comment on like a 15-year-old post that I had. And I'm just like, why? Why are you even here? How did you end up here?
It's showing up in Google more.
Yeah.
It's showing up in Google more. Like if you search for things, it shows up. Yeah.
It's almost always top 2 or 3 at this point.
Yeah.
It's way, way high.
So you're going to get comments on any post that went well. Right?
Yeah.
But then I don't know why anyone's commenting on anything I posted on Reddit.
I feel like we need to do reenactments.
We got to get to the weekly zeitgeist.
Okay.
I got to talk just real quick about something that was all in the news and a new meme that we've all seen. It started on Monday. The Tesla stock prices took another drastic hit during what had been an overall pretty difficult time for the company.
Wow.
So
I never would have imagined.
I thought they were ready for a turnaround.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
May I react to something real quick in the way that
Only
I
if
want
it's a
to?
vapor's face.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
So on Tuesday, Donald Trump had Elon Musk swing by the White House, and they literally just promoted Teslas.
Oh my
To try
god.
to help their stocks. And
What's funny
he even
is,
had a full price list.
Can you go back one slide? I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. This looks like a gay couple buying a Tesla, which I think is funny.
Bradley, what do you think of the Tesla?
Oh, I like it. I like it. Yeah,
like
yeah,
it,
Monroe. I
Bradley?
think this is us.
What
I
about
want
you,
the
little
red
Bradley? He even had a full price list written down, and all the marketing materials just on hand. It's great. My fellow judges, we all know on the list of sad and pathetic things that Donald Trump has done, this is pretty low. This is used car salesman. Donald Trump is like, okay, seen it, whatever.
Yeah.
But what's a little weird is I know that we know how Trump really feels about electric cars. Just 15 months ago in December of 2023, he had this amazing Christmas post. You remember this amazing Christmas post where he told he wanted electric car owners to, quote, rot in hell, all caps, leader of the free world, all caps.
My God.
And so just 15 months later, now he loves EVs. And at this point, Trump and Elon are doing more harm than good, I think, to Tesla. So in the long term, I'm cool with it. Just keep it up, goofs. I don't care.
I have to point out my favorite thing from this entire moment. And obviously, I didn't watch this happening live. I get my news from like
Twitter.
late night talk show hosts the next day. But Seth Meyers played the audio clip, and I've been laughing about it for about 48 hours now, which is when Donald Trump got into the car, and the exact quote that he said was, "It's all computer," which is like the most 90-year-old man reacting to being inside of a Tesla ever.
When an old man gets into a Tesla, that's what they say. That's just standard stuff. Yeah.
Well, then 2 weeks later, all they want to do is show you how every single feature on the car works every time you get in. Like, look at this.
Even though you're the one who told them about it to buy the damn thing.
Yes.
Look, you had to look it up.
Yeah. We got some awesome memes from this moment, though. Former McDonald's employee opens car dealership. I love that one.
That's very good.
Angry mother defends bullied son on national television.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect.
Get in, loser. We're taking the economy. I love that one. But someone is guilty here. I did when I was doing research on this and just having some fun. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's news reporters like Hugh Cameron from Newsweek writing headlines like Tesla stock surges after Donald Trump endorsement. And if you read the article, actually, so like the headline's the headline, but the article is different than what the headline says. And it's purposely misleading. And if you actually look at the stock, Yellow is when that article was posted. So this is a stocks surging. This from this huge drop. This is the surge. Oh, and then by the way, it goes back down. It goes back down.
It levels off to where it was the next day or the day prior.
Yeah.
to the surge.
Other journalists are focusing on the actual position of the stock and not focusing on one day of trading. So I'm like, okay. And it wouldn't be bad. But then the guy writes an article today that is purposely misleading again. He wrote this at 7:30 in the morning. And if you look here, that's where the yellow arrow is when he posts that Tesla gains 56 billion.
Yeah.
You know, he posts that at 7:30 before the market opens. But literally 90 minutes after he posts this article, it's already debunked. It's already lost half. What is he doing? So I looked him up.
Oh,
he looks so scared.
This broccoli
poor kid
is
someone check on his mom. I think his mom's enslaved or something.
He looks like when someone pulls that trick where they say they're going to take the picture on the count of 3 and then they take it at 2.
He looks like a driver's license photo that the DMV said, "Nah, we'll do another one."
That
looks like you had enough.
That's his Newsweek headshot. That's the headshot.
That's
from Newsweek.
That's an outtake.
I didn't pick one to be mean. That's his headshot.
That's the outtake photo for a frame that you buy at like a Walmart.
I don't recommend toupees for people with hair very often.
Okay. So this is Hugh Cameron. We haven't even gotten to the best part. He's a London-based reporter at Newsweek that writes articles covering American economic and business news. You know, and I'm sorry, Hugh. I know that you're still a little baby, and I know we've already razzed you, and I know you got to get the clicks, buddy. I know you got to get the clicks. But you know, we're a little sensitive right now to people from outside the country trying to like manipulate us, and it's not really cool. It's kind of sensitive for us, you wanker. So I wouldn't really do that.
Nice.
But to show, I want to be nice. To show, you know, maybe these are just 2 articles. I don't know anything really about the stock market. I just know that down is bad. And, you know, just to say with some civility and to show nice, I saw this and I'm like, wow, they really did him dirty on this headshot. So, and I do headshots. So they didn't even bother to crop it properly.
No, they did. So much headroom.
No, so much headroom. So I fixed it.
There you go. There you go.
Fills the whole frame.
Yep.
Still guilty though.
Yeah. Very much so. Yeah.
Hugh, if you want to come on the show and defend yourself, I doubt you'll ever listen to this.
I don't know if he's old enough to
I'd
come on
love
the
to have your
show.
position, but
I don't know. Is his name Chicago Tours?
possibly. Could be possibly.
Yeah, there's a chance. I mean,
so yeah, that's what's new in the zeitgeist with the
I love
Trump
it.
world memes. Thank you guys so much for listening to that.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know about any of that. I did see the tanking the economy meme, but I didn't know about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, that's how informed I am.
Well, you don't need, honestly, on this one, who cares? I mean, honestly, who cares? You know, to be honest, to be fair and honest, Biden invited the owner of Stellantis, who makes like Jeep and Chrysler and all those things. He had them at the White House promoting EVs as a whole as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because electric vehicles are really great and they are supposed to be something that is a wave of the future. It's just when they're attached to Nazism, maybe.
That's a slight problem.
Yeah.
That's a tiny little problem. Let's move on to our cases. We have distracted boyfriend, Nate, correct?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so go ahead, go and take over the screen, take over the case. And I'm excited to hear about a distracted boyfriend that you said I was going to be mad about.
I'm going to go ahead and share this here. Okay. So I have this wonderful little presentation here. This is an interesting meme to me. I find it to be very fun every time it shows up. And I wanted to, talk about it a little bit. So Dishonorable judges of the court, I present Distracted Boyfriend, A Journey. I took this directly from Wikipedia. Distracted Boyfriend is an internet meme based on a 2015 stock photograph by Spanish photographer Antonio Guillem. Social media users started using the image as a meme at the start of 2017, went viral in August 17 as a way to depict different forms of disloyalty. The meme has inspired various spin-offs and received critical acclaim. So to understand this meme, this is a stock photo. To cast the parts, this would be another 6'5" tall best friend. This would be me, and this would be Bacon. does that, everyone, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
What?
So you're saying you're
Wait.
against the tall people of Friends?
You only have a certain amount of tall friends? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's
I
a
don't like
limit.
looking at other tall
Are you
Yeah.
tallest? Are you
I
like
like
this?
to be the tallest friend.
In this one, yes, I'm the here, and Bacon is
No,
here.
That's
So
not. No.
it's opposite.
No.
It's just so this is how people see us when they hear us. Does that make sense?
No.
Nate, I am hoping that this is just going to become a slideshow where you've imposed other 6 foot tall people you want to be your friend instead of Bacon.
You're not far off. So
All right, let's go on.
the first use
Let's
of
move
this
on.
meme, again, pulled directly off Wikipedia. The first known use of the stock image as an internet meme was posted to a Turkish progressive rock Facebook group in January 2017. And this is it. This is pop music. This is prog music. And this is Phil Collins.
Love it.
Because Phil Collins went from Genesis to Phil Collins Genesis. And
Sure.
those of you my age know.
What the fuck? That's the
As I
first
was
time
on
that it's used?
Wikipedia,
Wow.
scrolling this article, I clicked on prog rock.
Oh my
Progressive
gosh.
rock is a broad genre of rock music that
Oh, no.
primarily developed in the UK throughout the mid to late 1960s, peaking in the early 70s. Termed prog rock, basically what they do is they tried to take the next step in rock and roll. This is Rush, considered to be the best prog rock artist. As I was scrolling through Wikipedia, I clicked over to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, simply referred to as Rock Hall, is a museum and Hall of Fame located in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, United States, on the shores of Lake Erie. The museum documents the history of rock music and the artists, producers, engineers, and other notable figures and personnel who have influenced its development. I've been here. While I was clicking through this, I saw that it was built by the architect, Liu Ming Pei. He's a Chinese-American architect born in the Guangzhou into a Chinese family. He drew inspiration at an early age from garden villas at Suzhou, the traditional retreat of the scholar gentry to which the family belonged. I learned that he was raised as a Buddhist. So I clicked over there. Buddhism is the 4th largest religion in the world. This was a quick one because I clicked on world. World is the totality of entities, the whole of reality, or everything that exists. The nature of the world has been conceptualized differently in different fields. Some conceptions of the world as unique, while others talk of a plurality of worlds. Some treat the world as one simple object, while others analyze the world as a complex made up of parts. This clicked to Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes. Yes.
This is a 2022 American absurdist comedy drama filmed and directed by the Daniels, and it stars Michelle Yeoh, the greatest living actress. So
True.
I vote innocent. I rest my case.
Wait, what?
This was
God damn it.
the finest example of giving me flashbacks to being in like 10th
College?
grade debate class. So innocent. I think you're right.
You know, Nate, I love that you became the distracted boyfriend meme. I would like to know, before I vote, was there actually an interesting story behind that meme, or did you not even try?
Yeah, is this a meme
Yeah,
that we have
it's
to
a bunch of
revisit
stock
at some
images.
point?
Yeah, you can find the stock images online right now. It's just 3 people in Spain who wanted to show different forms of infidelity. So they took a series of stocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what? Then I'll say, what do we? Yeah, not guilty. I think that was the best way to present that information.
I do know that there is a current photo of them at this age, whatever age they are now, doing the same exact look. But that wasn't shown, so I want to say that this presentation is not guilty.
Wonder, so it's off the hook. Excellent. Great. I feel really good about this argument. I would put up my placard, but I'll fix it at half.
I would appreciate if every presentation were this good.
I think we got time for one more case before the break.
I think so.
Judy?
Yeah, I'd say so. Before we do, I know last week I promoted the fact that I do take bribes, but I did get a very good friend of mine to say a message on my behalf. Matt, if you don't mind bringing that up to the stage.
Hello, Bernie Sanders here, once again asking for your financial support. All right, folks, here's the thing. Millionaires and billionaires have purchased the Supreme Court, and all I have done is grow a very thin mustache that makes me kind of look like a 1930s bank robber. But that doesn't matter, because the real robbers are the ones raiding our coffers, taking our hard-earned tax dollars and giving them to the 1%. So here's the thing. Here's my proposal. If you can't beat them, join them. So I say we start bribing judges of our own. Maybe we start with Judge Kate.
Wow.
Let's bribe her so that we can make sure these memes live judgment-free in perpetuity for the remainder of human existence. There's a Venmo, a QR code, which is also one of the names of Elon Musk's children. QR code, the one he uses as a bulletproof vest. For an asshole. Bernie Sanders, out.
That was
Thanks,
amazing.
Bernie. Thank you, Bernie.
Yeah, that's
I really
quite
appreciate that.
Yeah, I was compelled to send money, so
Listen, I appreciate Bernie taking the time to make that message and to make it asking for financial support. And with that, I'd like to present my case. If Bacon, you went away, or sorry, Nate, you went away for a hot second.
I'm trying to fix my thing. It ain't working. I'm gonna get Bacon to fix it at half.
Oh, great.
Okay.
I have to smash Nate's computer. All right.
Now, Matthew helped me with this case quite a bit. There's a lot of images. The only problem is that Matt seemed to believe that Keynote would work, and it didn't. So we've got a little movie here that I'm going to be pausing and starting a couple of times, if we don't mind bringing that up.
Oh.
So, gentlemen and gentlemen of the jury, I would like to present to you the trial of Nyan Cat. Now, we all know that cats have riddled the internet. Yes, this is the very first YouTube video of a cat. It was co-founder YouTube's Stephen Chen's cat just playing around. Very low stakes, nothing crazy. But cats are important to the internet. In fact, we go back even further. We see the one and only Thomas Edison made a video in 1894 of two cats boxing. Weird? Yes. However, integral to the internet, cats are.
Also adorable that it seems that he sewed tiny boxing gloves to the cat's balls.
I think adorable or borderline animal cruelty.
Yeah, animal cruelty is what I would say. Yeah.
Well, as a person who doesn't like cats that much, I love.
Oh my God.
Wow, sir.
Katie.
All right. I see how it is. But listen, there is a reason that the cats are very much all across the internet. Cats absolutely rule the internet. All right? They are adorable. They are wild. They are insane and Victorian sometimes. Okay?
Ugh.
That's horrifying.
I
Yeah.
hate everything about that picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bring-
I know.
Bring back the boxing cats, please.
This feels like a Marilyn Manson video.
Yeah.
This
This is
is like that
closer
one
to
where he's
me.
just like Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Or like Dresden Dolls are going to come out and perform, and those are like
Yeah.
18 feet tall.
Wasn't this on The Ring?
I think it was.
VHS
I think it was the
rewatch?
opening scene of The Ring. Yeah.
All right. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But why is it, fellas? Why is it that so many people hate cats, but they're so funny? They're so intrinsically hilarious and addictively fun. All right. I believe I have the answer to this whilst I did my research for today's Internet Supreme Court ruling of Nyan Cat. And this story goes back a little bit further than the current day of 2025 into 2011. Now, 2011 is when there were a bunch of natural disasters taking place. There were floods, there were earthquakes, big stuff, and budding artist Christopher Torres entered into the scene in 2011. He decided that he wanted to do a live stream that was going to benefit the Red Cross, helping out a lot of these different countries that were being affected by earthquakes, tidal waves, tsunamis, all sorts of things. And he asked his audience, hey, what should I draw next whilst raising this money? And a lot of people said, do a Pop-Tart, do a cat, do rainbows. So he said, okay, let me whip that up. And then we have the original Pop-Tart cat.
Wow.
Yeah. The rainbows were on the sides. It wasn't behind and wasn't the trailing back. But this was the actual thing. Now, Torres just went back to sleep that night, didn't think anything of it. It was a cute little picture, but he couldn't stop thinking about this image. And he said to himself, ooh, what if I make this into a pixel art? And one of his first pixel arts was, in fact, this Pop-Tart cat. All right.
Wow.
Flying through space with a trail of a rainbow coming out of him, stars sparkling in the background. Now, we know this, but we only know this as Nyan Cat. How on earth did we go from Pop-Tart Cat?
Tell us.
I will tell you. Just give me a goddamn second.
Oh God, I need to know.
If I don't find out soon, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Real. What's happening? Why are we
What?
delaying?
Understand? We'll
The
make
cat's
another
not
OBS
moving.
scene. No, the cat is not moving. This is where the original name Pop-Tart Cat came from.
Yeah.
But when it really started to take off was when he posted this little image to his own Tumblr and also to his little comics that he used to do that were called LOL comics. They were inspired by his cat, Marty, who is a Russian blue cat. Very sweet. And he would appear in so many different things. So he posted this little pixel animated GIF and he thought, I'll just make it as a profile picture. I'll just use it as like a user generated thing. It wasn't until the user, I think it was Sarah June, decided to add this cat with this song as a Japanese song called Nyan 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 Nyan, which for those of you who
I know that
may
song.
not know. Yeah,
I
I mean,
know.
I do.
We all
I
listen
mean,
to
we
that
all
song.
sing it.
We all
Yeah,
remember that
the
song, yeah.
problem was that I was going to play this song. However, I didn't want Matt Kelly to do that just because it would probably give him a copyright strike, and we really don't need that. Do
Well,
we?
but Katie, here's the good news for everybody
Mhm.
is that if you play the song, yeah, that might give us a copyright strike. But if you wish to sing the song for us, we'd be fine.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I just want you all to know that I'm a phenomenal singer.
Yeah.
So
Just like the first time I
Welcome.
heard it.
Yeah.
But nya is the onomatopoeia for Japanese to say meow. If you didn't know that is why the pairing of the actual image of nya and Nyan Cat became all of this. So once that was released, that became Nyan Cat. All right, because it wasn't even Nyan, it was actually just Nya, but then Nyan because I kept repeating. And we got obsessed as a culture, so obsessed to the point that it was appearing so many different places. It was appearing on different websites. It was appearing on a hacker's involvement with some other things. People were using this, and they were not crediting Chris Torres because Sarah June had posted it without consent, just kind of ripped the pixel GIF and used it with a very popular Japanese song. This even went so far as to appear on television when Attack of the Show on G4 actually did a whole segment on it with Kevin Pereira, where they had a Pop-Tart and a cat's head attached to the Pop-Tart, and he ate that Pop-Tart in front of everyone live on TV. Again, this was only 4 days later after he had posted this thing that this all started to blow up, and no one was still crediting Chris Torres. However, that Kevin Pereira, though, he's a good dude. He seems really interesting. Oh shoot, sorry. Hold on one second. This is kind of getting off track for I'm not really sure. Weird. Weird.
That's weird how that happened.
You're corrupt on every level.
Anyway, back to Nyan Cat, aka Pop-Tart Cat.
This is why we can't have judges that live in LA on this.
Yeah. There's the worst judges live in LA.
Listen, we're all trying to get somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's LA.
It's true. Now everybody was stealing Nyan Cat, and they were stealing Pop-Tart Cat and using it for their own capitalistic gains. Especially, this is like not something I'm super into. I cannot stand this kind of injustice, especially when it's toward younger artists who are just starting out. This was a young 20-something Christopher Torres who just created this, and he as himself has admitted that he wasn't that great at pixel art, but he was really good at creating an actual phenomenon. Now, it didn't get more interesting until about 2021 when Chris Torres decided to do something else. He decided to sue Warner Brothers because Warner Brothers stole Nyan Cat and recreated it in their game Scribblenauts. And they also stole Piano Cat. So they all sued them for copyright issues. And I believe they won. I actually didn't do too much research on that, but I loved the fact that he actually went after them because power to the people and power to the artists. And then after that, post suing his the great Warner Brothers, he then went on to create an NFT that is Marty the cat next to it. Interesting though, right?
This is the rise and fall.
Yeah.
This was exactly around the time of the rise and fall that was Nyan Cat and NFTs. So January 2021, he cashed in $600,000 for the Nyan Cat. And his whole belief is that he's going to make more money off of it. And he started to create even more NFTs that graced the internet. He also collaborated with a bunch of artists to make all of these new NFTs that are seen and whatnot. But Sarah June was also not able to be not able to have the licensing of Nyan Cat. And so now her YouTube profile page just says the meme you seek has been forcibly displaced by the copyright holder, Chris Torres.
Wow.
Feels a little petty, and yet, how juicy is that hot goss? Because, yeah, he took his art back and he made it his own. And he said, you can't use this, especially with somebody else's music. So not only did Chris Torres help out himself in getting his art back, he also helped out a little known person over here that we like to call Disaster Girl, aka Zoe Roth. Helped her get her own NFT. And then not only Zoe Roth, Chris Torres also helped out the very well-known Hide the Pain Herald
Oh, wow.
Oh.
got his, and so he's able to copyright his image and all of these things. I will say I would love for Chris Torres to reach out to our good friend Chubby Bubbles, putting that out there.
Oh, yeah.
But needless to say, dear jurors, Chris Torres is in fact a king, all right? And that is why I believe that he should not be voted as guilty. He should be innocent because he has not only helped himself, he's helped others. And on top of that, there's something about Chris Torres and internet cats that are very similar. For one, sorry, my notes. For one, both internet cats and Chris Torres are random. They are whimsically random. And not just random and whimsical, they are whimsical. There's nothing like a fun cat in a hat or anything like that. They both protect boundaries with pettiness. Cats will constantly protect their own boundaries, but they will be petty about it. If you don't want them near you, they'll invade your space. If you want them near opposite, then it will not work. All right. But you have to protect those boundaries at all costs. And that is why cats are the perfect example, my friends, of the embodiment of consent. All right. You cannot enjoy a cat in the way that Chris Torres seems to have enjoyed with his cat right here. You can't be holding a cat like that and not get your face scratched up unless they trust you implicitly. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on one sec. It's going off again. Listen, cats are great as long as you treat them well. All right, let me keep going. Okay, anyway, in conclusion, Chris Torres is in fact a king and should be voted not guilty. Nyan Cat.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, the
dope.
end there, I don't know what that had to do with Nyan Cat.
It was just the story behind it, and it's a very innocent thing, and you should give Chris Torres his...
At the end, you just were talking about liking cats.
That's
yeah.
Why
did not speak to me as a known cat hater.
I like cats,
Weird.
but also it had nothing to do with anything. And also, I'm biased. This is that Halloween when Nyan Cat came out.
Wow.
Pride flag on my back, Pop-Tart, cat hat, ran.
Beautiful.
So I'm gonna vote. Obviously, I mean, I love. I love Nyan Cat. I'm gonna vote not guilty.
Beautiful.
Even though the NFT thing, you're not helping the cause.
It wasn't helping the cause, but he now owns it and he makes all the money. He even took down a website that tried to steal Nyan Cat, and he made it his own. And it's basically, it will count the seconds and the minutes and the hours that you watch Nyan Cat over and over and over again.
I'm gonna be the villain of the internet right now. Don't like cats. Don't like NFTs. I say guilty.
Wow.
I say that Nyan Cat is the world's and not Chris's.
Oh, that's what you're saying. But you like the GIF?
Oh, the GIF is fine. The GIF is a gift, but he's trying to take that gift back after he's given it to the world to keep it for himself, and I don't like that.
So my thought process here, I do like Nyan Cat. I like Pop-Tarts. I like rainbows. I have learned to love cats. I don't like NFTs. I don't like stealing. I don't like making people take their videos down, even if they've used some of your stuff, if they made it better, which undeniably, the Japanese Meow Mix song made it better.
Yep.
So it's a tough decision. I think the good here outweighs the bad. And also, he's Torres, so us Hispanics stick together. I'm voting not guilty.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
So much show my
guilty. All right, awesome. It's time to take a quick break. Right, guys? And we'll be back in about 10 minutes with two more cases. We're going to first hear Matt Kelly's cold case. another new product, another
New old product.
from 1980 something. So yeah, we'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
Nice.
Hi, my name's Dale Upkeep, uniform expert and fashion genius. The Patriots, Jets, Bills, and Dolphins all look like poo-poo. I don't like them. So that inspired me. And my wife always says, Dale, if you don't have anything nice to say, then make a YouTube video about it. Let's see what I made. Up first, the New England Patriots. Their current look doesn't say Patriots, if you ask me. Let's start off with the logo. A flying Elvis. We could do better. First, they're New England, so they should have something that invokes the original 13 colonies. Then if we're going to go with a person for a logo, I don't think Elvis is the right choice. The clear answer here is Mel Gibson from the movie The Patriot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
The logo works perfectly on the helmet. No doubt who this team is. With the stars on the helmet, that leaves the rest of the uniform for stripes. Now that's patriotic right there. I also understand the importance of the Boston Tea Party to locals, so I wanted to give homage to that event with tea bags written on the front. That could also be the team nickname. Go Tea Bags! Here it is from the back. To tie it all together, I also put Mel Gibson and the 13 stars on the socks. Now that is the look of a true patriot.
Back for another Chick-fil-A hack? Here's how you can get the Chick-fil-A experience without breaking the bank. Hey worker, how much for a chicken sandwich?
$4.85.
How much for a big ol' pop?
$2.15.
And how much for air?
Like the air to breathe?
That's right.
Free, I guess.
You heard it right here. At Chick-fil-A, the air is free. So let's give it a try. Pretty good air. Breathes nice. Reminds me of the air at Trader Joe's right down the street. With a little less cinnamon.
Are you gonna order anything or...
Nope, just air.
Yeah, you gotta leave. You can't stand around in the drive-thru line.
Yes, I can. It's another hack.
So I'm with some friends, and we're talking about AIM, AOL Instant Messenger. And one of my friends goes, oh, I didn't use AIM that much. I mostly used Uvu. And we're all like, what's Uvu? And she explains it, and it's Skype. It's 100% Skype. So we're like, did you mean Skype? And she's like, no, it's called Uvu. It's real. I'll prove to you it's real. I'll show you a commercial for it. And she showed us this. It is amazing. It might be the best commercial I've ever seen. Let's just watch it.
This is a great company with a great history. That I will be entrusting this 200-year-old institution to my son-in-law.
Jeez, that man, that smile is so creepy. This guy has to be the owner because he is too hideous for a commercial. You could be an actor and not be good looking, but you have to be an amazing actor. You know what? Maybe this guy's an amazing actor. Maybe we got a Steve Buscemi on our hands.
To my son-in-law, Maurice.
I'm so sorry, this may be important.
So sorry, this may be important. Pretty sure this guy was in Men in Black.
I'm so sorry, this may be important.
It's really important.
This is my wife on Uvu.
Hi, Dad.
I'm very sorry about
Hi,
this.
everybody.
Okay, that's enough.
How's
That's
the
enough.
meeting?
Shut it off. Turn it off. Just turn it off. Is that not a feature built into Uvu?
Make some money.
This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm completely sorry. Fact, I'm sorry.
What are you doing, monster?
I'm Uvuing.
God! Whoa! Boobs!
I'm Uvuing.
Oh God, who are you talking to?
Daddy.
Honey?
And that's Uvu. Hey, get our product. You won't be able to shut it off, and it'll ruin your life. I don't care. It's amazing. So many great things about this. First of all, they're supposed to be at some evil company, but it looks like it was shot in a conference room in a La Quinta. And when the mom walks in and her towel opens up, they show boob. This is actual boob. I had to blur out the nipple, but it's there.
And they know they messed up because they re-edited it. They edited it. Edited it. They fixed it.
Rain beige. I'm sorry, I think I better take this. It's my wife on Uvu.
Is that supposed to be that man's voice? No one thinks that that face makes that sound. It makes the exact sound you think it makes.
So in this version, they cut out the whole naked mom thing and made it way more positive, with everyone just laughing at the situation, which is way more real and way more fun.
I love you.
I love you too.
And that is Uvu. Any commercial I've seen online is insane. There's one with a bunch of religious figures just yelling at each other.
And it's crazy to me that this company lasted as long as it did. It lasted 10 years, which in the tech world is forever. So while it's a dead program that won't be as fondly remembered as much as AOL Instant Messenger or Winamp, it did give us this unconventionally beautiful man who did his best to protect the world from racist children.
You want a smart home device that eventually tells you everything you could ever need to know? Then you need the Breville from Brebs Industries. What's the secret to Breville's incredible call and answer technology? There's a little guy in there. A little man sits inside your Breville device and searches everything you ask. Then he speaks your answer into a tiny microphone.
Oh, Breville, do dogs have social security numbers?
Yeah, probably. If you ever want to change the voice, just let Breville know and a new voice will arrive within 1 day.
Oh, Breville? Yeah, what do you want? Ooh, no, I don't like that. I want the old voice back.
Well, hello and welcome to Name That Guy, where, as always, our brave contestants will see a picture of a gentleman and they'll try to name him. But first, here's a word from our sponsor.
Experience the authentic sounds of vaping.
Well, that was really something. Now let's get to our contestants. As always, here's our returning champion, Chris, from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. And welcome our latest and greatest celebrity guest challenger, the stunning Southern Susie Lynn. Reminder, this is a winner-take-all lightning round.
Jeremy, Kevin, Zach, Derek, Carl, Bobby, Jim, Jimbo, Freddie, Evan? Jaron, Kent, Jensen, Rick. Oh, man!
That's incorrect. Oh, boy. Susie Lynn with the chance for the steal. Alan, Bill, Chris, come on, Jacob, Uncle Douglas, Bruce, Colin, that one's easy, Seamus, Alex, Starboy, Jarrett, Garvin, Gael, Garrett, Jarrett, Garrett, final answer. Oh boy.
Got a hankering for that new product you didn't know you needed? Do you love apps that work with ease and simplicity? Get all the things you need, and even those you don't, with the Hankering app. Hankering gives you incredible products at downright unbelievable prices. Flat out implausible price tags on products such as chair scrubber, toothpaste dish, sock locker. Get it all at frankly dubious prices that make you wonder when's the other shoe gonna drop. Straight up confounding items such as a dandelion protector, a spider cannon, seltzer decarbonator, mop gun, hairbrush spatula, spaghetti organizer, chair with hair, chair without hair, banana dryer, robe opener, tall couch. These are all real products. We will send you the products. I swear to God we will. Did somebody tell you that we don't send our products? Or that we send wrong or misleading items? Who said it? Real products such as laptop separator, fork sharpener, sludge opener. Who said it? We want the name! We've been trying to catch this fucking shit scoundrel for weeks now! You tell us the name! Hankerin.com. Give us the name!
Hello, we are back. Just want to remind everybody that Nextdoor did give us a lot of money. So Nextdoor, they're an app that you should download on your phone. Definitely. Here's another example of something that you can get at Nextdoor. Good evening. Does anyone want groovy and ceviche? I made extra, and there's some left. You could pick it up here on Barry and Broadway. And I just
Zero
want to
likes.
say, I mean, it's ceviche, so like it's not going to get cold or anything.
Man,
likes,
51
comments.
51 minutes. Yeah, 51 minutes and nothing.
Ah, dang it. Well, that's a
Now,
hard
I do
no.
believe that there was an update to that. I just wasn't able to find. I was desperately trying to find it in the break.
It was
but I
probably
do
local
believe somebody
town.
replied, "Is there any left?"
I mean, if I lived near Barry and Broadway, I would have been there. But
I like to think that it's
So
a
far.
guy named Barry with his dog Broadway.
Just sitting out on the porch.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's get
VJ
to
Barry.
our cold case. Matt Kelly. Every week, Matt Kelly. I just want everyone to remember this. Every week, Matt Kelly is the lowest of all of us. He's
basically a paralegal.
Barely made the cut.
is it because I wear Hawaiian shirts? I think that's why
Yes.
you guys don't like me.
Yes. We've asked him to get a bob cut, like Lord Farquaad, and he won't do it.
I think
I
it
mean,
would look very good.
I'm really proud of this one. Look, it's got like characters from Goosebumps all over it. It's a pretty nice Hawaiian shirt.
I
Anyway,
feel like you could really rock a Victorian something or other because you've got the skin tone for it.
thank you.
Oh, that's a good point. You could
Well-
be like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
All right, so we're sticking to the bathroom on today's ad.
Oh my god.
Now, this one I've seen in the wild in my life. I had a cousin that owned this product.
Oh my god.
When I was a kid.
Oh boy.
I'm curious if you guys have ever seen this ad before. It's for those of you with kids.
Nice.
Maybe they're going from bath to shower for the first time, and you want to give them a transitional shower.
Finally, something aimed at parents. Finally.
Introducing Sudsy the shower elephant.
Oh
no.
Don't like the vibes already.
What kind of rich
Now there's
ass
a
kid is
shower for
this?
those big in gusto, but small in stature. Sudley Shower. Sudley Shower brings the joys of showering to the younger set. So now they can end their day on a high note.
Bravissimo.
Sudley Shower. The friendly
Why is it
shower
so-
for little squirts.
All right, right off. Just gotta say, I fucking remember this commercial.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
familiar.
I only know this song from this commercial. Like that's
Not,
where I first
not from
heard it
Mrs.
from.
Doubtfire. It's what
Yeah.
I heard this before Mrs. Doubtfire.
Well, this is
was
before
like,
Mrs.
I'm like, oh, they're singing the Sudsley song.
Yeah, this used to play on Saturday mornings. You'd be watching
Yes.
cartoons and this would come on.
It's a good ad.
You
know?
gotta wonder how long it took that kid to memorize those lyrics because he was mouthing them.
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly to me, la 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 la.
Yeah. Hey, let's not downplay it. I think the kid gave a great performance.
I
Really good
mean,
performance.
Plus he got he got wet in a commercial. That's a pay bump.
Yeah.
And he's shirtless. That's also
Let's
a pay
also
bump.
talk about just the movement and the style of this commercial. I love it. Like start at the beginning and just hit play. Like
I'll pull the volume down.
I don't think there's any.
It's well shot. It's interesting.
It's really well shot.
It's like I think it was Michael Bay, David Fincher. They all got their start doing this. This is probably
Isn't this also not how you're supposed to use soap?
Probably
You're
not.
supposed to lather.
yeah. He's not very good at it. Plus, he leaves the shower on when he gets out.
That
What's happening?
one of my two complaints was A, that he leaves the shower running, B, the dead eyes of this elephant.
Yeah.
Now we
There's no
haven't talked
steam.
about the face of this elephant at all.
There's
we
a
really
lot
stayed
to talk
away
about.
from it for a good reason. I can't really look at it.
It's kind of like one of those paintings where the eyes just seem to follow you wherever you look.
Well, it doesn't help that they're hammerhead eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's uncircumcised.
Nate,
I was gonna say I don't
Nate,
like
you
the
can't
fact.
say that. All right. It's fine.
Now, using the ears as cubby holes, I think, is an interesting.
It's pretty
cute,
great. It's
but
pretty
the
great.
fact that the trunk is that. Oh, I looked like the trunk was tucked under, and it was just coming out of the middle of his face.
No,
Let's see.
But
Can we get
that's
a
like,
side shot?
Oh, it's got the loop.
oh,
Okay.
he's got a little. Okay,
I think
Now,
that's
my
the
question
implication.
is-
Well, no.
he's got the
well,
gooseneck.
I guess.
How hard was this? I would like you to try to find like the installation instructions on this thing, because
Because this looks like a nightmare.
Do you think like so many dads were in there just swearing in the bathroom, this fucking thing, God, and then like the shower never worked right again, you know?
Well, because that's the thing is, my memory of this was a younger cousin having it and staying at their house and using like to use it like to use the normal shower. This face is still staring at you.
Yeah.
Now with nothing coming out of it, which was almost more unsettling that it was
I just picture
like a mounted head.
I just picture angry dads hunching. God damn, I didn't even want to put this fucking thing in, you know, because the top one's
God, it's
broken
giving me
now.
flashbacks to Nam, this thing.
I do think it's odd that like the placement of it. I hope you can switch between a normal adult shower between the sud sleeve and that, because that would be staring right. I'm a tall lady, and that's right at the cooter.
Yeah, that would.
Then we're just back to
actually.
a deep heat
So
situation
actually,
again.
This is just same thing.
This is good then, you know?
Yeah, my vote just changed.
Yeah.
Well, mine's going to
Maybe-
be not guilty because I remember this commercial, and as a commercial, it did a great job. As a product, not so much. But are we only voting on the product?
I think we're just voting on the product. Would you, if you
You're your
had
own
kids,
judge.
would you get them a Sudsley?
No, but I like punishing my kids for no reason. So
that is true.
This follows.
Absolutely,
It does do that.
absolutely not, and it's because my kids are cats. But also, do you think that this was the introduction to bidets in America?
Ooh.
Ooh, the only way we can get them to use it is if we disguise it as an elephant.
Oh
And
man, I
bend
would
over
get
in
a
front of the
bidet
trunk.
if it was an elephant head behind my toilet.
Absolutely.
Real good. How good are you at drawing elephants? Not very good. Still, you got it.
You're the guy. So
You're the guy. You're the only guy who knows how to draw an elephant here. Anyone else there know how to draw an elephant?
Their nose are infamously scrunched up in the very center
Yeah.
of their face, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
we really hit a home run with a deep heat. Now I want to shift to a shower. How can we ruin showers? Anybody? No bad ideas.
How about an elephant, but the elephant looks like it has PTSD?
I love it. I love it. Can we make it
Yeah,
right
that
at cock
elephant.
level?
That elephant has seen some shit.
Yeah.
Let's bring him back up there for 1 second.
I
Yeah,
want to point out.
He's seen something in his life.
Look at it. That smile's not
elephant looked at the
genuine.
stock
The smile's
exchange.
not genuine.
Yeah.
I don't
Also
know.
produced by Homestar.
Homestar.
I would like to point out.
Oh,
there's
I
no-
made this elephant shower.
I'm sad that I'm cleaning.
Sorry, Nate. What?
So it's real Flintstones. There's no
Oh.
steam in this bathroom. How cold is this kid showering?
Oh,
There's
poor
absolutely no steam. The mom, her hair is still got that 80s volume. There is no steam.
Well, you know what I'll say?
Point that out.
I guarantee you, that kid is really like he's a great actor. He's very focused. He's very driven. I bet you this kid's like, I get up, I take cold showers, and that wakes me up and gets me ready for the day.
So a game I like to play, this is a bit of a topic change, but a game I like to play on these old commercials is, are they still alive?
Did you look it up? Because I'm trying to look it up real quick.
I have not. But
Well,
I
you're
am
searching
willing,
for that.
This kid.
I'm
Well, you're
willing to bet
searching for
that
that, I do
50% of
wanna-
the cast. I think
wanna
50% of
highlight-
the cast.
Bacon, you were saying this kid's killing it, and I think do you think this final shot where he's opening the shower curtain is still on his acting reel?
I know.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you did a got milk commercial, would that be on your acting reel? Hell yeah, it would be.
That's a perfect,
Probably.
funny like end. This is
Yeah.
the last clip. That would be that would sell any casting director.
Yeah. This is iconic. This
That's a good
commercial,
point, TK
You
Dub.
know? Not
Very
guilty.
good point, TK Dub.
Not guilty, even for the stupid product. I think I remember seeing, like, I never had one, but I remember going to a friend's house and thinking they were rich because they had that. So definitely.
Absolutely. I remember seeing this commercial and thinking it was cool, but I didn't know anyone who had it. I will say, when you first said this is a product for kids, I immediately voted guilty. But the Figaro thing of it all, we're going not guilty. Solid commercial.
Well, we have not sent anything to jail this week.
I
Wow.
am actually going to dissent here. I'm going to vote
Wow.
guilty because for
Of
purely
course.
personal reasons, I oh, God, there. Why isn't it? Oh, all right. I'm voting guilty. My whole thing is just messed up today, but I'm voting guilty because growing up, I wanted one very, very badly, and I never got one. So,
Oh, there it is. Guilty.
Well,
So
Nate,
I
we're
vote
still
guilty.
waiting for you were supposed to write a dissenting retort for last week, so we'll just add this on to your.
Yeah, just put it on the list.
Yeah,
All your
I'll get to
torts.
that.
All right. One more case to finish up the day of cases. We saved a classic meme, one that I love to use. And as soon as I can get my goddamn presenter notes up, oh, that's great.
Ooh, you spelled trial correct this time, though.
Quiet you. Oh, great.
Oh, is this Google Slides?
Yeah, and it's being horrendous. Yeah.
Ooh, strange.
Strange. Yeah. Hold on. Oh,
This is now our ad for StreamYard.
It's working really well. Made by Homestar.
Yeah.
It is the "I don't think about you at all" meme.
Oh.
It's this one. The "I don't think about you at all" meme, like most memes, is a simple one. The top, "I feel bad for you." Bottom, "I don't think about you at all." Side A always says they feel sorry for side B, and side B says they don't even think about side A. It's a classic burn and a great setup punchline that works in a multitude of situations. Here it is with world politics. Look at take on such a big stage. When looking for examples, I found that most use cases are with sports teams. Other sports teams just love to use them. Here's an example of rivals using memes against each other. Both these things say the exact opposite about the other one, but in reality, it says a lot about both teams, I'd say. Here's a rare meme, very rare meme. Took a lot of searching for this one. This is a random Detroit Facebook page saying that one local sports radio show is the Chad of local sports radio, and that's 97.1 The Ticket.
Yep.
The problem I have with all these wonderful, wonderful memes is that if you watched the actual show, you know that the source material is actually the exact opposite of what that meme is trying to convey. I'll explain. This meme is taken from a season 5, episode 9 Mad Men titled Dark Shadows. In this episode, Donald Draper, the creative director, is presented with all the work that they did for the year. He notices that unlike years past, most of it isn't his creative work. It's one of his copywriters, Michael Ginsberg. So one night, when Donald Draper is actually working late and not off cheating on one of his wives, he goes to Michael's desk to see what he's working on. On Michael's desk is a folder filled with some of his ideas for snowball ads. Draper opens it up and goes through them. He likes what he sees. But this motivates him to see if he can come up with better ideas. So he stays up late thinking of pitch ideas for the Snowball account. He's putting in more work on this than anything he's done for like years at this point in the show. The next day in the creative pitch meeting, Michael pitches his final idea for the Snowball ad with the tagline, "Get hit in the face with the snowball." And it's different photos of people like a teacher or a cop getting hit with a snowball. It's a pretty good idea, and everyone seems to like it. But then Draper unexpectedly pitches his own idea, almost like he came up with it on the spot. He thinks that they should do a play on words with a snowball chance in hell and have the devil be the spokesman. The room thinks this is a good idea too. And they decide to go with both ideas. And here's both ideas: get hit in the face with a snowball, and the devil. This can change everything. But in the taxi on the way to the client, Draper purposely leaves behind Michael's idea to ensure that his client picks his work. When Michael finds out about Draper accidentally leaving his work behind, he's obviously upset. So at the end of the day, Michael confronts Draper in the elevator. This is the scene. They have a tense back and forth, taking glancing shots at each other. But right when they're about to get off, Michael says, "I feel bad for you." And Draper says, "I don't think about you at all," which your dishonors is an obvious lie. So when you use this meme, you're actually saying, "I think about you all the time and I pretend not to." Just like that Bears-Packers meme at the beginning. And this isn't even an original burn for Draper. This show, on the show, he always says he doesn't care what others think, but he cares more than anybody else. We've already have a better version of this meme as well. "You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are." That's so good.
Yep.
We had a better version of this meme in 2003. Yep. That's why this GIF has 8 pixels. Because Mariah Carey was asked about her opinion on Jennifer Lopez's music, and she just says, "I don't know her."
God, that goes so hard.
Way better burn. And that actually happened.
That goes so hard.
Yes. So fellow dishonorable judges, you must vote guilty on this meme. I mean, at least let's bring this one back. "I don't know her." Oh, ouch. I say vote guilty. Thank you.
You know, as we're talking about the better versions that we have of this, I'm reminded of a cinematic masterpiece from 1994 called Street Fighter, in which Chun-Li goes down all the reasons why she hates M. Bison. And she says to him, "You don't remember me?" And his response is, "For you, the day I graced your village was the most important day of your life. And for me, it was just a Tuesday." I agree. There are 1,000 better burns than this one. I'm going with you, Bacon. Guilty on this one.
And I would like to say, I like other Mad Men memes. I still even like this meme. I just say that we have better ones. And I really, really like the show Mad Men. I think it's a great show. So,
yeah, it is. It's interesting. You've made some really salivating points.
Salivating?
Very, very salivating, eye-opening. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you on that one. Say that's guilty.
Oh no.
So, you know, I've been thinking about this meme, and I think you brought up a very, very good argument, a compelling argument, even. And so, I am going to quote from one Adam Sandler. "I'm taking you on 50 first dates," and Drew Barrymore says, "I don't remember."
Yeah.
I vote guilty.
Okay.
Good one. Yeah.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Whew. Nate, you had me scared. I was putting on like protective gear.
No, yeah. I thought it was a very compelling argument today.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Good work.
I'm glad.
Good work, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody, anything in the comments? Anybody? Let's see here. Something we did. Oh yeah, we got that one. Yeah.
Very big budget, man.
I missed that one. Yeah.
Huge
Yeah,
budget.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed with the budget. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Look, when you bring in David Fincher to make your Sudsy ad, he's not going to waste one
Well,
second.
he left halfway through, so it was finished by Michael Bay.
It was a co-director situation. Got it.
Yeah. I think one of them used that pseudonym that directors use.
Alan Smithy.
Yes, that one.
They stopped using that. Now it's a Nate Lopez. That might be why you're not getting cast in things.
Oh, good. Whew, I thought it was my blog.
Yeah.
I mean, allegations. You don't have to write that off either.
Is that the music?
That's the music.
That's the music.
Now the problem is my microphone's attached to my doily.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
is a
really
problem.
I think Ruth Bader Ginsburg said the same thing when she was judge.
Yes, because infamously she would always strip off all of her gear at the end of her every court.
Dope, son-in-law. That's great.
Oh, that's a good shirt.
Great.
That is a good shirt. Yeah. That was a good.
Steal that from a Blockbuster.
It's just all of Pauly Shore's movies.
What have we learned today, judges?
I learned Pauly Shore has merch.
I learned that apparently I'm alone in my hatred for cats.
Yeah.
But not alone in my hatred for NFTs.
Are we talking about the play or the animal?
Yes.
I like both.
See,
Animal.
I'm into the animal, not into the play. And I learned that Matt Kelly is a catist.
Yeah. That's really sad to hear, man. They're really great creatures. And
They are.
To be fair, they'll kill both my mom and my girlfriend if they're near them. So,
nah,
we got a bit of vendetta against them on that.
Yeah.
So it's really a survival thing.
And that's what I learned. I learned in order to survive, keep cats away from your family.
Oh, yeah. Also, Michelle Yeoh, greatest living actress.
Greatest
Don't forget
living
about that.
Greatest living actress.
Great.
I learned that Nate is the perfect person to do the distracted boyfriend meme.
Yeah.
No
Great
need
show.
to revisit that one ever on this show.
I thought it was great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Said all that could be said.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. We'll be back same time.
Au revoir.